everybody, this is Mia Happy Network TV. It's Papa right here. Today we're going to be cooking. So all of you out there who are lazy, like me, sometimes I have something very awesome that y'all can make. So we're coming to holiday times, you don't want to cook something major, you just want to make something fast. And like me, I like to make fast food. Not the outside fast food, we're talking about the food inside the house. And here, I'm going to show you what I have. Bring that camera closer, my wife is recording. Hi. I love you, honey bunny. Alright, this is milanesa meat. You can get it at H-E-B, Walmart, anywhere you want to get your food. I've cut it up into different pieces, as you can see. It came in a big pack, and I just decided to cut it down to smaller. My ingredients here that I'm going to be using today are going to be Kikkoman soy sauce. You can use any type of soy sauce you want. The lemon soy sauce, there are other brands, but I like using this one the best. Garlic salt, same thing. I've used two different types of garlic salt, but this one I like the best. Also, we have lemon pepper. I like using these here for this because when you squeeze it out, you see how it comes out, like little crystallated, and it's good. And I'll show you what I'm going to do that with just an example. And paprika. This one, paprika in particular, I don't usually add too much of it to the meat, and but just to give it spice. So I'm going to show you now what to do with these ingredients here. So first off, let's wash our hands. Be right back. Hold on. Okay. Now, I always begin with the soy sauce. So here's what we do. Pour some soy sauce over everything that we're going to use, and I like to leave a little bit over, not too much, because then it doesn't taste too good. But this way it absorbs everything. And we're about to get our hands messy, that's why you wash your hands. As you mix it up, you can smell it. Taste that soy sauce. It smells good. You can use a plate, you can use aluminum foil pan, anything that you want to put it in there, as long as it's something flat surface and you've already cut it. If you want to add more soy sauce, be my guest. Go right ahead. Okay, now we're going to add the other stuff to it, but first I need to wash my hands because I don't want to touch that messy. I'm going to add the garlic salt. What I do, add a teeny little bit all around. Teeny little bit, yeah, right. One side. Get the back side of it too, and I notice that I'm not adding too much because then it tastes very, very salty. And this, it might seem like a lot to some of y'all, but this is just enough. Alright, close that up. Next is paprika. I'll leave the lemon pepper to the end. Same concept here. We're going to add a lot more, no, not a lot more, sorry. We're going to add some more stuff here. Teeny bit. Let's just give it a little spice. Turn it around. Background music is brought to you by Minecraft. I forgot the name of that song, my daughter would know. And once again, I wash my hands. Right now, lemon pepper's next, and like I said, what I like about this one here is that we don't have to shake it off because sometimes, look, here's the difference. This means that you're going to pour out a bunch, and I don't want to pour out that many. Because then it tastes bad. It tastes too sour, too sweet sometimes, or whatever ingredients you're using. And here, obviously shake it up. And get just a good amount. This works really good on salt, pepper, and these here. So I do one side, mix it up, get the back side a little bit here and there. And let me wash my hands again. Okay, it's okay if you get messy around, we always clean that up at the end. Now what I'm going to do, mix it up together one more time. Everything mixes in. Should be enough. Spread it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Now we're going to add 2 small lemons. And punch a hole in there. Cut right through the middle. Punch another hole in there. and punch right through the middle. You can use the bigger lemons if you want to. I'm using these because obviously it's not that much. I'm actually going to put this aside. That way nobody gets hurt. And time to squeeze. My daughter wants to squeeze lemons here too, so I will let her get her hands.
Hi.
Hi, Mia. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Mia.
Even when I'm 6 years old. But...
Yeah, Mia's 6 and she's helping out. I'm sorry, I squeezed her.
And she already washed her hands.
Yeah, she already did wash her hands. You see, it's gonna get lemony. And you don't have to add this much lemon. It depends on your taste. But I like adding this, and it makes it so good.
I think I have a sticky situation on my hand.
I think you do. All right, mix it around. That way, it doesn't just stay in one place, and everything gets a little bit of lemon here and there. Now you can do one of two things right now. You can either start cooking this right away. You obviously have to make sure that your meat has been thawed out properly. I left mine overnight thawing and it's ready to go. But what I like to do is once I finish marinating my things here, I will leave it for about another 5 to 10 minutes. So that way all the stuff here absorbs and it stays good. And it's okay if you have those little lemon, these little pellets fall off to be on there because that also gives it flavor. So now it's all shiny and nice. Mix it up one more time. Okay, perfect. Okay, now, wash my hands one more time. Okay, and don't worry, I will clean up the mess. Yes, I will, honey. And put it in here. Next step is after your meat has absorbed all the ingredients, we will now put some vegetable oil. I have to look at it, it's vegetable oil. I forget it's vegetable oil. Onto our pan. Don't put too much in it. Don't heat it up too much. I put mine at level 7 because I've learned after time, don't cook at 9, don't cook on 8, it just gets bad. Spread the oil out onto your pan entirely. And you don't get burned by the oil. Add a little bit of salt around, not too much. Just check that around. That'll help it so when it's cooking, oil won't blow up on you. Sometimes it does that. So we begin. We have our pieces. Wash your hands already. And see my little pieces here? I'm going to start spreading them out over the pan. Little by little, one by one. And our cat here is hungry. He wants some too. And be careful not to burn yourself. And once you put on level 7, this will translate to medium high basically. If you're using another type of stove. And obviously we're not going to do the whole thing because we can't put it in there. We need a bigger pan. I'm just going to fill out Tommy Cat. Fill up only certain spots. We're going to leave this cooking for about maybe 5-7 minutes on that low fire that we have, medium fire. And we're going to turn them over as we go along. At least every minute, turn it over. Every minute, turn it over. But we'll leave it like this for now. However you want to cook your food, cook it medium rare, well done, and everybody has their own unique style, so it's up to you, Master Chef. Here, they're a little bit getting brown. Turn it over. Using a fork, you can use whatever you want. Spatula, doesn't matter, as long as you flip it over. Just don't use your fingers. You'll burn yourself. It's getting a little red here and there. It's going to taste so yummy afterwards. You can also add in salt or pepper if you want. It's up to you. I've already done that, so I think I have enough condiments on it as it is. You can also add tomato, onions, bell pepper, and that's all up to you. For now, I'm just going to cook it like this, without the onion. Even though it would give it more flavor and taste, but let's just do this for now. taking mine out of the burning one to the soft one because I think they're ready. And so once you see these as to your liking, all you gotta do is just make sure you get them out of there and not too burnt. Obviously, see the back still cooking, but this should be ready. This should be ready to serve and ready to go. So since mine has some oil still left on it, I'm going to put it on the pot. Sorry, I'll put it on the plate. We're here, and I need 2 hands for this. Only 1 hand over here. Put that here on there, so that way this will drain, and your napkin, put about 2 or 3, that way it absorbs it. Whatever napkin you want, add it on there. It's gonna be good, and that will absorb all the vegetable oil that you've used. It's about to happen. You can use less or more, doesn't matter, as long as you set this up on there. That would give more space, and as you can see, if we move this out of the way, it starts dripping, and that's fine, because this gets thrown away, and you repeat the process. This is your finished product. This is what it should look like. And it's okay if you get some of them burnt on the side like this or the back side, so there's nothing wrong with that. Mia, do you like it? Very good? Alright.
I stole some of it.
Yes, you did. And we're making some. This is the messiness that when you cook with the oil, that's what I tell you to do. Put that on there so that way all the oilness, put 3 or 4, 2 or 3, however you want, and let that drain. Finished product here. This is ready to serve. Serve it over rice. Serve it over with rice, broccoli, beans on the side, anywhere you want. And this is just like family meal style. So we are cooking rice in the meantime, and you can see it's still waiting on that. But other than that, it's ready to go, ready to eat. So now it is done. The finished product is complete, and you can serve. This is it. This is my finished product. These are the beans, rice. Like I said, you can add in with the meat, and it's ready to serve. 1 full plate ready to go, and it's delicious.